Today's mat work masterclass, we're going to emphasize or like break down and build up to corkscrew and saw. So we're just kind of working through our way through the repertoire in this mat work series. And these are two exercises that are different yet have similarities, and we'll kind of get a good workout and break them down in the process. Is there anything going on in the body today that you'd like to make me aware of before we get started? Cool. Let's get moving. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to start by standing. Okay. So we'll just be standing, and we're going to have just like space around us. Space to our left and space to our right. Yeah. So what we can do at first is just kind of bend down, right? Almost like you're picking something up off the floor, and then you can come up and like you can reach your arms up. Yeah, just like that. So we're gonna dive down, whoop, and we're gonna come on up. Very good. Now, as you go down, just go down in like an authentic way for you, right? That could be like locked legs. That can be soften them, whatever kind of feels good. Now, as we do this, let's go ahead and start to bring our legs like a little bit wider. Okay. And then we're going to dive down almost like we're doing like a spine stretch. Okay. And then we'll come up. Boom. So corkscrew and saw, they have many things in common. One of them is rotation. So we're going to do like a lot of twisting. Okay, but they differ because saw you twist from the top. Corkscrew is like the legs that kind of initiate that. Yeah. And then they're also both flexion movements. So we bend forward in both of them. Saw you initiate from the top. Corkscrew you initiate from the bottom. So the next time you go down, can we go down and stay there and just walk your hands over to one side? And then walk your hands over to the other. Good. And it doesn't matter like how long it takes you to get to one side. We're just going from side to side. Yeah. And see how far you can go. Like, can you get like all the way behind both legs? Who knows? Just keep exploring. Cool. Go ahead and do one more on each side. Then I'll have you come on up. We're going to do more like a squat movement. Okay. So now we're just going to like bend the legs and straight. And we'll have them like pretty wide. And you can do whatever feels good with your arms. Kind of like to do this and this. All right. Now, what we're going to end up doing is we'll end up coming up on one leg. Okay. So you're going to come up, stand on one leg. We're going to go down, stand on the other leg. Yeah. Cool. So in saw particularly, it requires some like flexibility, right? Like some flexibility like in the hips because you got to bend. And what's nice to know about flexibility is strengthening the hip also helps with flexibility, just like stretching does. So we can utilize squats to assist in the movement. And when it makes sense to your brain, we can even add a twist to this. Okay? So you can come up and kind of twist to the side you're standing on. And go. And you can rearrange your body like however you need to. When you go, like, you know, the leg you're standing on, let's say you're standing like on the left leg, try to twist that way. There you go. Yeah. And then that way. Very good. Up. Now, what if we choose to go like twice as fast, right? Like we're just a little bit more warmed up. So now I can just move more, move faster. There you go. It's like we walked into like aerobics class. Boom, and boom, and boom. Okay, that's as close to music as I got for you. Let's go for 15 seconds, right? I'll do it with you. Boom. And we're just gonna move. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Then we'll bring the legs to the center. We're gonna go like legs together. Okay. And as you do this, you can go like hands on waistband, and we're just gonna like lean side to side. Boom. Yep. So we're gonna do kind of like a standing corkscrew. And corkscrew, we do like a twist, right? So when it makes sense to you, can you twist your waistband as much as you can? Almost like I think of like a shimmy, but with my waist. So we're gonna twist and we're gonna twist. So less of a side bend, like a rotation. Yep. Boom. Okay. Motion is lotion. Boom. From here, can we go ahead and just kind of be wherever we feel like center is, and then go down, right? And then come up. Bend in half, get up. Then can you grab the back of your calves and like give an extra pull? That was a big stretch. Let's do it again. Boom. Go for 3 more, just like that. Cool. So we're focusing on like getting the rhythm and also getting into the shape of the movement. Okay. Then what we'll go ahead and do is I'm going to have you bend down. We're going to go to the right and go to the left. Almost like you're just kind of seesawing side to side. Yep. When you go to the right, can you come up and stay twisted to the right? Yeah. And then can you go down to the right, twist to the left and come up? Yep. And then go back down to the left. Good. We're looking for the rhythm and the shape of corkscrew, right? Twist, fold in half, go to the other side, get up. But it's easier to make this shape when you're standing. Okay, because sometimes in corkscrew or in other inversions, the problem is flexibility, or the problem is strength, strength. And it's easier to work on flexibility if you make strength easier. Okay? Let's go for like 2 more on each side, just getting into the shape. All right. Very good. From here, now we're going to squat, and then we're going to lunge. Squat, lunge. Mm-hmm. So the lunge is the same side. So I'm not crossing the body. So for you, when you move the reformer leg, go to the reformer. To the reformer. Yep. And then come back. To the reformer and back. Yeah. And we're looking to get as low as possible. Good. Now, as you go in a lunge, can you twist towards the front leg? So there you go. So you twist towards the wall. Beautiful. So we're here, and then we're going to come up, and we're going to add a twist. Boom. Can you move your arms as if you're doing saw? So it's like here and bam. Up. Yep. Out, twist, and reach. Good. Get as deep into it as possible. Very good. I know it starts to burn after a while. It's like, isn't saw a stretch? But you can create saw-like motions and just provide a stimulus to the body part, and it's going to adapt, okay? I'll do the last two with you. Does that sound good? We're going to go over and twist. Okay, squat. There you go. Stretch and twist. Cool. Are you excited to do the other side? Yeah, let's do it. So now we're going towards the wall, right? We're going other side. Yeah, sometimes it's like, get this stuff out of the way. So now we're going to go that way. For me, it's my left. I think it's your right. Left and right's hard, like in person and online. It's definitely not easier. And we're going to squat. So then we're going to twist. Right? Oh, now I'm getting confused. Yep. And down. So this hand, the far hand, is going to reach over. Yeah, like for me, I'm like reaching for my plant. I'm going and I'm reaching. Like for you, maybe reach for like the hinge on your door. Cool. And I like how you added a pulse to this. You could do a pulse if you want, if that feels good. And anyone on record, like if the pulse gets weird, you don't have to. We'll consider it an optional pulse. Yeah. But as you go into your lunge, challenge the depth of it, right? Like how deep can you get? Woo. Good. Let's go ahead and do 4 more, okay? You're doing awesome. My legs are on fire. You get like a leg break after this. A leg break is different than a break. It's just a leg break. And we're going to reach. Boom. There you go. Got one more? Let's do it. Sorry if I gave you an extra one. I don't know if I did or not. Are we a little bit more warmed up now, right? So now we're going to have some space in front of you. Okay? And all we're going to do are some walkouts to begin. So I have space here, and I'm going to bring my hands on the mat. And we're going to walk out like a plank. And then you're going to walk, and you can stand up. Do it again. Out. Up. Keep going. Throughout this series, we're selecting exercises and we're doing the shapes and the demands of the movement under different loads, meaning we're changing your orientation to gravity and the ground. So in this case, when you do a plank, it's a little bit more challenging, right? When you bend down, you walk out in terms of your strength than it is like to not do a plank. Yeah, why not add a push-up? Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not going to be mad at you. Just like, why even use 2 arms, right? Go as far as you'd like to take it. We're going to make it more corkscrewy. I don't know if I've ever said the word corkscrewy in my life, but today is the first day. So now what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to twist to your left, whatever side we think our left is. And we're going to bring our hands on the mat and walk out that way. Can you then walk out to the right and come up to standing? Stay on the right, go down. Walk out. Walk left. Come up to standing. I throw in standing because I know like walking on the wrist gets old after a while. Okay, so you're going to go right back down. Yeah, whatever side you come up is the side I'm thinking you'll go down. So here you'll walk to the left and right. There you go. Then you'll stay there and you're going to walk towards your reformer. Yeah. Good. So I'm asking the body to twist, right? And I get like, that can kind of look a little different than corkscrew. But the idea is like, can we twist under load? Can we get a different response to the tissues? Okay. Because your body will adapt to what it's exposed to. Let's do 2 more on each side, okay? And I'll even move with you, okay? Trainers need to exercise too. Let's go this way. Oh my God, I love Pilates. Yeah, 1 more on each side, Indian. Boom. Well, just to give a moment like to rest the wrist, we'll kind of have a little bit of flashbacks to last week, but it's still relevant. We're going to kick forward and up, kind of like side kick, but you're standing. Come. Boom. Yep. The idea is like, without taking it literally, because that's bad, like kick yourself in the face is what I think about. Because I know it's never going to happen for me. Okay. One day it's going to happen. I'm going to have to come up with a new cue. Or you can think of kicking the ceiling if you're uncomfortable with the previous, right? But we're kicking as high as can. Now today, to make it a little bit more relevant to like corkscrew, what are we doing? Corkscrew saw. We're going to add what's called an ipsilateral rotation, otherwise known as twists towards the same side. So you're going to kick up, and I want you to twist. Kick up and twist. Because in saw, we need to twist and bend. So bend and twist. Yeah. Good. You're twisting towards the side that's up. I'm just imagining if we were in like a small room with like 20 people, how awful this could go. Spacing's not an issue when you're internationally online. Boom. There you go. Cool. And I'm sorry if anyone's dog or cat is like laying around them, because like it's weird here too. Let's do 3 more. Yeah. Well, let's do the other side. The other side is my grandpa side. This is my Instagram leg. This is like my leg that needs Pilates a little more. So we're going to kick. Ow. And then we're going to kick. I know class is getting aggressive when my mat is sliding around the room. Happening today. Good. I feel like we should make sound effects like, okay. If you haven't added the twist yet, it's like now is the time. I feel like I need to do this more, but if I did this in the house, everyone would make fun of me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. Let's go ahead and do 3 more. Oh, and that would break stuff. That'd be bad. Good. 2 more. Got it. I'll do the last one with you. Awesome. That was just spontaneous because I figured a wrist group could use a break. With that, now we're going to go out and we're going to do more like what's commonly called mountain climber movements, but we're going to throw like corkscrew twist in there. So yeah, it's kind of like that, but on the mat. Okay. Yeah. So I'll give you time to come down. So we're gonna start standing. Sorry if I didn't communicate well. That's on me. So we're at the end of the mat. We're walking out, right? We're bending like we did before. We're gonna bring a knee forward, but I want you to twist, and then you're gonna twist the other way. Okay, so it's like left elbow, right knee, right elbow, left knee. Yeah, so it's like a straight line. So sorry if I was unclear. So no right angles. Like 1, 1 is where we're going. Yeah. But see how much you can twist. Yep. There you go. Now, if you wanted to like elaborate more, what you could do is you can stretch a leg out and kick and kick. Good. Like kick as far forward as you can, like to the reformer. Yep. It's like you're doing awesome. Let's do 15 more seconds. I'll do it with you, okay? Woo. 10 more seconds. And 5, and 4, and 3. I love Pilates. And 2, and 1. Then we'll have like an empathetic, like child's pose. I just think that would feel nice. Cool. You can like twist or wiggle however you want. Alrighty. From here, we'll call it a therapeutic 100. We'll give our wrists a break and do the 100. It was just my way of being nice, but also having us do the 100. So we'll do the 100 as you would see in RTL. Return to life. Legs out, arms down. Here we are. Curl forward, bend forward, float the legs, arms out, beat the arms. You pull the air in, you push it out. If we needed to bring the legs up, it makes it easier. Bending your knees in more also makes it easier. Good. Now, what's it like if you twist your waistband to the left? Like you roll onto your left pocket. Yeah, just keep doing it. And then we're going to twist to the right. Good. Let's go one more side to side. Keep pulling the air in. Keep pushing it out. Other side. Ugh. Then lie down on your back. Arms overhead. The roll up. If the roll up was not accessible, okay, you could always put a prop under your upper back, like we teach in the cert, and that makes it a little easier. So we're gonna bend forward. Yep. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Roll down and back up. Yeah. Cool. We're gonna make it more corkscrewy. That's my favorite word. That's my word of the day. Corkscrewy. Can't stop saying it. Let's do 2 more, and then we'll change it up a little bit. Yeah. Now, see if when you bend forward, can you pull your feet back towards your face? There you go. Cool. Where we're going with this is you're going to do the same thing, but we're going to twist up. But when I said twist up, we're going to roll up with a twist. And you're going to reach for like the corner of your mat. Okay. And we're going to alternate sides. And I'll do it with you. So that means we start on our back. And we're here. Okay. Now you're going to curl up and you're going to twist. Or excuse me, let's twist first. Okay. So we'll twist. You're going to curl up, reach for the corner of your mat. Pulse 1, 2, 3. Roll down on the same side. Twist to the opposite side. Curl up. 1, 2, 3. Back down. Yep. We were already doing this before. We were just standing. Okay. I understand we didn't have the pulses, but we were standing, bending down, going side to side. But now you have a different orientation to gravity, right? You have to push up with your flexors to bend and get up. Okay. Good. Way to roll down on the left side, right back up. Woo, that's a good one. Let's do 1 more on each side, and we got more good stuff coming. Like excellent good stuff. And to the right. This is going to be your best one. Oh, there you go. And you'll pulse. And then you roll it back down. Alrighty. Cool. So things, things will continue to be weird. So we're going to lie down. Okay. And I'm just going to have you roll. You're going to curl up and hug both legs like you're in rolling back. And then go back out and lie down on your back. Up and out. Yep. Do it again. Now, this time, can you stretch your arms and legs forward like the 100 and then come in? Wait, this is called double leg stretch. Yep. Good. When you stretch your legs out, can you twist to the left under your left waistband? Like this? Yep. And then come back on your back. Twist to the left. Good. And again. Whoop. Good. Can you go to the same side repetitively? Yeah, there you go. So you can keep turning towards the camera. How about that? Good. Keep going like this, and we're just going to tweak it a little bit, okay? Now, can you keep the upper part of your t-shirt on the mat? So like left shoulder down, and just twist your waistband. Yep. And if your neck's tired, right, can't hold it up, just keep your head down. Ugh. Can you switch sides now? Can you go other side repetitively? Ugh. Yeah. All right. Go ahead and do 3 more, okay? I know it's fun until it burns, right? Like this was fun, and now, ow. You're doing a great job. Okay, do 1 more. Good. Then we're gonna come up to sitting. We'll take like a moment to do like a spine stretch and stuff, and then we'll get back into that kind of thing. So spine stretch, like legs are really wide. Yep. Hands are on the mat, and we're just in like an upright position. If this isn't accessible, you can sit on like a box. I mean, you seem fine, but anyone on record can just sit on a box or something, or bend the knees. So we're going to bend forward, and you're going to stretch forward. 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to sit upright. Bend, stretch, and up. And as you go through this, like keep reaching as far as you can. Almost like you're going to belly flop on to the mat. Now, can we go to the right? Like stay inside the leg, but can you stretch to the right? 1, 2, 3. And can we just stay to the right? And again. Boom. Let's go for 2 more like this. Sweet. Go for 1 more. Then we're going to go to the left. Okay. We're going to bend and up. And up. Good. Boom. 2 more. Oh, this is grandpa's side. 1 more. Good. Then we'll go ahead and we'll go hands on the side, and we'll bring 1 arm up. I'm going to go this way for you. So we'll go 1 arm up, and we're just going to side bend. And then we're going to come up, and we're going to side bend the other way. So what feels comfortable for me is to land on my hands And then I go onto my forearm. So my hand and elbow make contact with the mat. Cool. Then can you progress and bring your hands on the back of the head? If that doesn't work, you can always go hands on the front. And you can always do what we were doing before. Boom. Yep. Now, we're going to add a twist to this, literally. So what I'm going to have you do is you're going to go ahead and you're going to twist to the left, okay? And you're going to bend onto that leg. Then you're going to come up. Twist right, bend right. Think of it like you're crunching onto your leg, like an ab curl. Yep, make it fast, make it vigorous. Like twist, twist, sweet. Boom. Yeah, go for 30 more seconds. Okay, I'll move with you. Boom. Boom. Okay, 15 more seconds. Keep going further and further. All right, let's do 2 more on each side. You got it, Andrea. Oh. A lot of bending forward. I know. Come, let's reach the arms back. You can bend the legs or do whatever feels good. Okay. We're just gonna rock our bums forward and then bring our bums back. One component that's not really like a limiting factor in saw is like this. So we actually have an arm behind us, right? And then sometimes people get kind of stuck back here. So it can be nice to kind of do a stretch like this. Okay? And even if that doesn't help in saw, like it usually feels pretty good. Cool. Now, can we, I don't know, just add a level of difficulty and bring the waist up? Right? And then you just sit on the mat. Waist up, sit on the mat. Boom. Now, if I'm kind of giggling because I'm like, oh man, I might mess up on this. Can you bridge up, right? When you stretch your legs out, I'm actually going to go wider. When you stretch your legs out, can you float your bum off the mat and go up? Boom. Mm-hmm. Good. Just 3 more. All righty. Then we're coming on down. From here, we're going to get into a little bit of rolling action. Okay. So we're going to go into like more of a rolling back situation. So we're going to have ourselves towards the front of the mat and no space behind you. Hands are on your shins. And we're going to float the legs up, curl like a ball, and roll back and up. Back and up. Yeah, there you go. Good. And I like how when you come up, you keep your feet floating. That's pretty awesome. Good. Let's go for 2 more like this. And then we're going to play a game with this. So with this, can we cross your feet? You don't have to. I'll show you why we're doing that. If you decide that you prefer to progress with your feet flat, all good. But we're going to cross the feet and we're actually going to roll back and come up to standing. Okay. You say what? Mm-hmm. So we're going to roll back If you can do it with just your legs, that's awesome. Okay. And then we're going to come down, right? And we're going to do it again. Now with this, like, it's cool if you can't come up with just your legs. You're probably part of the majority, right? I'm talking anyone on record, or Andrew, if that starts happening. You can push with your hands and get up like as authentically as you need to. Okay, because this is going somewhere. Yeah, go for one more. Cool. So what we're gonna do, let's pretend like we just got up and our legs are crossed, right? It doesn't have to be this smooth, but if it is, then like, fine. You can just twist, your feet unravel, right? And then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna walk out to a plank. You're gonna push up, and you're gonna come up, twist, roll back. Up, twist, out, push up. Woo. And it might not work like that, right? Like that's raveling up your mat. So maybe you go like, totally cool. Yeah, keep moving. Boom. Good. Yeah, and you're gonna roll back again. Don't we just love when the mats get all crooked? So now when you come up, we're standing up, and we're gonna make it more corkscrewy. You're gonna twist to the left, walk your hands in a big circle, back to your feet, walk back up, okay? Then roll. Yep. Then you'll turn around, or whenever you're done with your circles. Sorry, I didn't catch where you were. You can do a full circle again. Yep. Cool. Let's say you just walk to your feet and go back down to your feet. I'll be a little bit more clear. So let's say we're at the beginning of this, right? We're gonna go left foot. We're gonna bend down to the left foot, okay? You're gonna walk out, and you're gonna go all the way to the right. Then you're gonna walk to your right foot and stay folded in half. Stay folded in half. Yep. And now you're gonna walk back out. Yeah, just like that. And then left. Come up. Twist. And we're gonna roll, okay? We're gonna roll. We're gonna get up. Walk out. Do a full circle. Walk back out. Yeah, just like that. You nailed it. All right. Then you're going to twist. We have 2 more to go. You're doing awesome, okay? We're doing full body movement, twisting, flowing, rolling, and all of the things. Good. You're going to bend, roll. Who would have thought something like this gets so tiring? Yeah. Walk right back out. But then by the time we actually get to corkscrew, we're like, oh, this is easy. I know how to twist and bend and all that. Cool. Awesome. This is your last one. You're going to walk all the way out. Yep. Right back out. Very good. We're going to end up on our backs. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to roll onto our side. We have top leg. For me, this is my right leg. We're going to start by just kicking that leg up and kind of reaching for it. Okay. Almost like if you had like socks on, you could like adjust your sock if you wanted to. Boom. Okay. If you need to support your head, all good. Whoop. Cool. Now, can you float the bottom leg as you do it? Okay, it's a progression. So any progression is optional. Cool. Now, what if you just bring the bottom leg up too? And up. Good. Now, I'm going to release my hand for the next progression. Okay. I want to see, can you get up and bring your legs over your head? Like invert. Let it be like sloppy and wobbly and all of the things. Okay. Good. Lock it. Pop it up. Good. Now, when your legs go down, can you sit up with it? Yeah, try it on this one. You're going to sit up. There you go. And then can you roll back on the side of your t-shirt and come up? Roll. Good. Boom. There you go. Go ahead and do 2 more. Then we're going to do the other side before we get wild. Are you up for getting wild? We'll see, right? Oh, what does wild mean? That sounds weird. All right. Go for it, okay? I'm just got to adjust my mic so I'm not laying on it. So you're going to go up, you tap one foot at first. Okay, this is just layering. Woo. Boom. This is what I do to embarrass my daughter. She's 12, so she's embarrassed by anything. Like at the park. Hey. Anyway. With that, you can float your bottom leg, okay? Boom. If you're up for it, get both legs up there. You'll notice how I kind of twist, otherwise known as I do whatever I got to do to get that freaking leg up. It's easier said than done. Good. Then we're going to create so much movement, right? So we're going to start to kind of sort of roll. When you can you sit up and roll back? Whoop. I'm stuck. There you go. Boom. Good. Go for 2 more. I feel like a turtle on its shell when I'm back there. Cool. Now we're just going to kind of alternate. So we've been doing this. Now when you're on your back, can you twist it? Can you bend forward when you come up and stretch? Like bring your feet on the floor. Feet on the floor, stretch. Yep. And then, yeah, there you go. Roll back. Find the saw in this corkscrew-like movement. There you go. This one would also be weird in person with 20 people in a small room. You're doing a really good job, okay? Boom. Come. Go ahead and do 2 more on each side. Good. Then I'll have you sitting. Okay. As you're sitting, your arms are going to be back. Okay. And we're going to go and knees the chest. We're just going to twist like your leg's gonna get on the floor, and then you're gonna twist like your leg's gonna get on the floor. And I go down to a point where like the end of each side is like a rest. So notice how my feet hit the floor. There you go. Boom. If you have the capacity to do more, okay, you can then keep your feet off the floor and twist. And do any adjustments you need. Maybe you need to bend your arms, stuff like that. Then, can you twist with straight legs? Side to side. Boom. Can you make a circle? And reverse that circle every time. As we just find ourselves in hip twists with outstretched arms. How high can you get up? Whoa, that's really high. Do that again. Yeah. Let's do one more on each side. Boom. Alrighty. Let's do, we're going to do rollover. Okay, I'll kind of show you how to get in, like roll into a rollover, and we're going to take that into corkscrew itself. And then we'll do some other stuff. So first we're going to start with rolling back. Okay. So anyone that's struggling, you can just keep going. Anyone who's struggling with any kind of inversion, rolling back is like key ingredient to getting someone to get into the shape. As you continue to roll, what we're going to do is we're going to put our hands on the mat, and you're going to come up. Hands on the mat. Yep, boom. And we're just going to leave our hands on the mat now. And anytime you're on your back, straighten your legs. Boom. This time, when you straighten your legs, can you stay there and bring your legs really wide? Can you roll down and sit up, legs wide? Yeah. Yep. Notice how my legs hit the mat. So you're gonna come up to sitting, and you're gonna hit the mat, legs wide. My legs are on the mat. Yep. Then you're gonna roll back. Legs are gonna go wide. And you're gonna sit up. Boom. Do it again. The reason why I guided you to get your legs on the mat is you're gonna dive into saw. So legs are wide. You're gonna bend into saw. Roll over. Go into saw. And use the momentum of your rollover to help you bend. Ah. Boom. Okay. So we're utilizing rolling back to get you into like a rollover kind of movement. And then you can use your rollover to help you bend more into saw. So we're just using momentum from other movements to help you with further movements. Okay. Go for one more on each side. Okay. All right. As we continue to do this rolling, what we're going to do is we're going to go into corkscrew. Okay, we've done all this time, like twisting, bending, all these things, rolling around. That's weird. We're going to go ahead and do the corkscrew. So you're on your back. We're going to bring your legs overhead. We've made this shape plenty of times. You're going to twist to one way. Okay. Roll down, big twist, other side. Keep going. You can keep rolling. There you go, Andrea. Boom. So with the corkscrew, you alternate sides, right? So whatever way you came up, you go down that same way. Yeah, just like that. And when you come up in your corkscrew, you don't come up through center. You come up through the side. So you do a big twist. Okay? And I'll help you out. Here, we'll do this together. So we'll come on over. We're going to roll down on the left. Okay? Roll down left. Twist right. Come up right. Roll down right. Twist left. Come up left. Roll down left. Twist right. Up right. Roll down right. Twist left. Up left. Boom. See? Go ahead and do one more, and then we're going to call this like a bonus thing before we stretch, because I think we need to stretch. We've done so much bending and twisting. Cool. We're going to do what's called a ninja roll. That sounds fun. Ninja, anything with ninja has to be kind of sort of fun. We're going to go towards the front of the mat. Okay. The way we're going to build up to this is we're going to kind of like roll onto one shoulder, and then we're going to roll onto the other. So I'm rolling left, I'm rolling right. Where we're going to go is as you roll to your left, can you roll over your shoulder? Yeah. Now that shoulder you rolled over, okay? Can you roll onto it and come up? Ninja roll. There you go. We don't always land where we thought we would, right? Now you're going to go to the door away from the camera now. Okay, we're going to roll. Yeah. I think of like, I just got my hair done and I'm not messing up my hair for this class. So I'm not putting my head on the mat. I'm just rolling on my t-shirt. But my hair is going to look so good after class because it never touched the mat. Okay. You want to go for one more? Yeah, it's going to be right shoulder. Nailed it. Ta-da! Good job. Okay. Let's go ahead and go all fours. Okay. So all fours, we're on hands and knees. And we'll go ahead and we'll do like cat-cow, where we're going to do a big back bend. And we're going to do a big forward bend. Back bend. Forward bend. Then, when it makes sense to you, I'm going to have you go butt back. So you're going to like sit back on the feet, like a child's pose. And then you can go forward. Your waistband can go forward and you can go head up, chest up. Okay. Then you go back, sit back at the feet, go forward, look up. And we'll go ahead and we'll do about 30 more seconds of this as we finish off this class, emphasizing saw and corkscrew. And if you want to go ahead and deviate from the path, go for it. And if you want to circle or do any kind of unique movement pattern. You can go for one more good one here. And then I'll have you unwind in a way that's authentic and therapeutic for you. And that was the movement portion of this Breathe Education Mat Work Masterclass, emphasizing corkscrew and saw in an atypical way, focusing on building the shapes under different loads and loading the muscles like the obliques, for example, in a variety of ways, while continuing to emphasize the shape. And I hope this was a fun class to roll around, twist and bend, and also contributed to your learning and understanding of saw and corkscrew. But if you have any questions, you're welcome to stick around to ask. But other than that, thank you for joining, Andrea. And thank you everyone on record. It was awesome to move with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Earned happy hour.
Yeah, there you go.
I think.
Enjoy your happy hour. They're meant to be a happy hour, aren't they?
Exactly. Thank you. See you next week. Bye.
See ya. Bye-bye.